ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let them keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are, mysterious. That's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow, mysterious. That's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are.
Where's my mic? ಹಿಂಗಂತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಕ್ಕನ.
Yeah, it is coming.
No. What is this? ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಯ್ತೀರ.
Your smile, now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound.
Welcome to Arena of Valor. Get ready. Minions will be deployed in 5 seconds.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the grand finals of Arena of Valor at Daksh 2019. I'm Shadeslayer, and I will be your caster for this grand finals. This is a best of 3. Game number 1, Primes versus the Dudes. And Primes is gonna charge up ahead. And they do spot them going for the Sage Golem here. Dudes, though, looks like they want to turn around and fight back. Ice Cube's taking a bit of damage early on. And Aomen, as well as Jaximus Prime, gonna get pushed back here. Not sure who did end up taking the Golem, though, but it does look like Raz will move on to that mid lane, going up against Alistair. Looking at the other lanes, top lane, we do have Johnny. Oops. Not sure if my notifications were turned off there. I'm getting them regardless.
First blood.
Moving on. Bottom lane does look like it's going to be a tri-lane coming in for the Dudes. There's actually no one here from the primes, they do eventually have Ice Cube rotating in. So here I haven't seen much of in the Indian competitive scene, at least thus far. It's gonna be Scud. Played up top lane, Johnny versus Hitman. Johnny does have about a level advantage here on Hitman early on. Haven't seen many rotations though. There you go, the first one will be coming in. Jaximus Prime as well as Aomin looking to head towards the bottom lane. You do find Defan here, who does turn around and decides to engage back in, but he engages into 4 players. He gets held down, and that should be Defan going down. It did have Iron Nag coming in as well, and so is Snooks here into the fight. But not the wisest of choices there to continue pursuing ahead. He's just going to cut their losses and back off. Wonderfully done. Abyssal Dragon looks like being attempted. Ice Cube's just going to jump in, but Nag is just going to get burned down straight up. So much burst damage coming in from the primes. And now, dudes, now not looking all that optimistic of pushing through. Defan does come back in though on the Thane, and they have given up at the moment. Not gonna look to commit in just yet. Top lane though, both these champions have been left to their own devices. Hitman having taken quite a bit of damage. Johnny might just look to dive under the tower if Hitman does get poked a little more. Shouldn't be the case. He does go ahead and use up the restore. Valheim bottom lane. Hits level 5 Ice Cubes in the shrub. Looks for the charge onto Defan, but doesn't connect. Tippy toes. Able to jump away, and should be A-OK for now. Looking at the XP and gold, I think it is Johnny who is in the lead at the moment. Ice Cube and Aomin out toward the mid lane. Do spot Nag and the rest of them rotating through. They will be able to catch out Snooks. The initiation comes in. He tries to jump over though. Does manage to survive for now. And Ice Cube's forced to dive a little deep, and that should cost him his life. Meanwhile, Jaximus Prime able to find another with the help of Aomin. Defan taking quite a bit of chip damage. Will look to back off. 4-2 at the start here for the Primes. And top lane, oh, Johnny able to drag Hitman back. Does he have the burst damage? Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Won't look to dive behind the tier 1 turret there. Gonna look to back off for now. Johnny, level 7, almost level 8 here. Should be able to take down the mighty golem pretty easily there, bottom lane. Fozzy gonna get jumped on. Lumbar pretty tanky for now. Look at Ice Cube still in the shrubbery there. Scud able to find the fool. He looks to jump away here. Valheim survives for now, and Aomin, if he's there probably a second earlier, they probably get that kill, but looks like Aomin still wants to jump in. He can't catch 3 players there, 2 players down, and now Nag, he should be down in the shrubbery as well. He's desperately trying to fight his way through. Not gonna be enough. And it's gonna be an early lead for the Primes.
Tower has been destroyed.
First turret down. And that should be the second tower down as well. No defense coming in.
Team tower has been destroyed.
2 quick towers going to the blue team. Eomin front line. Nag just gonna jump in. He's feeling it. Jaximus Prime dropping pretty low. Should get taken down, but the stun connects in onto 3 here in the backlines. Eomin should be able to bring down Nag, and he does. And Default shouldn't really look to hang around too much here. And that's so much burst damage just coming in from Scud. Able to drop him down. Defan now is getting kited around. He goes down as well, and Snugs might have hung around a tad bit too long. Is he gonna get dove inside the base? Nope. They're not going to dive that deep though, but look at this. Johnny, completely ignored for now. That's going to be the tower down in the top lane as well. Johnny, to blink away. Was very low on health there, but survives for now. Someone on chat spamming ban Raz since the beginning of the stream, and Eomin thus far able to dominate 6-0, and they look to charge in. Snugs gets caught, gonna get pulled back in legendary for Raz, and rest of his teammates can pretty much just stand and watch at this point of time. No response whatsoever. Let's look at the gold and XP charts. $11,600 XP lead and a 6,400 gold lead going the way of the Primes.
The Dark Slayer has been defeated.
The Dark Slayer, in fact, does take a fall. And now, dudes in a world of trouble here. Looks like they will look to defend the second tower out here in the middle lane. They're getting poked. Long range Jaximus Prime. It's going to back off for the moment. Long range poke coming in as Nag just dives way behind enemy lines. Gets bursted down, and Fezzy up in the front lines. The Lumbar will take a fall. 1-for-1 trade. Not too bad for dudes here. But they do end up losing another here in the top lane to Johnny. Johnny dropping low, but he does have Scud there in as well. They double team up, triple team with Jaximus Prime joining in as well. Hitman now is getting dove all the way to his base there. Gets taken down. Scud will eventually go down, but they're already looking to finish up game number 1 here. The spawn comes in from Nag. He looks to fight back into this. Re-engage back, and Nag just gets bursted down. And they're not going to look to finish just yet. Instead, they're going for the base towers.
A red team tower has been destroyed.
Long range poke, and that is going to be 1-0 to the Primes. A solid victory overall. 10-minute victory coming in. Beautifully done, Johnny. 2-0-2. But just look at Raz there. Eomin 9-0-3. 7,481 gold in total, and a convincing victory here in game 1. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We will be back shortly with the second game of the grand finals of Arena of Valor from Daksh 2019.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound. I'm safe and sound. I'm safe
Welcome to Arena of Valor. Get ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Game 2 of this best of 3 grand finals of Arena of Valor at Daksh 2019. I'm Shade Slayer. Game 1 convincingly taken by the Primes. It's a 10-minute, 9-second game at that. So Aomen just kind of blow everyone off the server on his Raz. This time he'll be going towards top lane with the Batman. Middle lane, it's gonna be Johnny playing up the Flash. Up against Snugs and Defan again. Snugs, for the second time in a row, will be running the Alistair and Johnny early on. Damage onto Defan. Just a quick little poke and he's just gonna be able to charge back towards the middle lane. Top lane. Batman versus Alistair. Oh, they have switched up the laning. In fact, Crixie will be up in the mid lane up against the Flash. So we will get to see the Aomen versus Snugs match up yet again. But this time in the top lane, Johnny charges in. Looks like he wants to contest up Nag here, ensuring that he does not get a free golem out, but he does have the support from Hitman. And should be able to get the blue buff pretty easily there. Top lane, Batman completely zoning out Snugs at the moment. Violet cleaning up on the dragon. Started off in the jungle early on. Level 4.5. And looks like they want to try and make a move soon towards the bottom lane, where they do catch out Valheim, but Thane able to charge them back out. Lombard taking in a bit of damage. Oh, they're just gonna jump off the ledge there and look to dive in behind the tower. Defando survives up, gets the charge back out. All of them still alive on the side of the Primes, and they make it out safe. No casualties just yet. A lot of bodies committed, but they will instead go for the Abyssal Dragon here. Ice Cube keeping a close watch.
tower has been destroyed. Double kill.
Well, like my mic was muted. Damn! But Hitman gonna take a little bit of a poke and gonna get forced back up. Jaximus Prime and Aomen pushing them back into their base as still only level 7.5.
Onslaught.
Does look like the Primes do have a significant lead here. They're just gonna dive behind the towers here. Snooks, no chance whatsoever, gets taken down. And look at the amount of damage onto Valheim as well. He does manage to pick up 1 kill back in return, but already sitting on about 30% health.
Has been destroyed.
Gonna be forced to fall back. Lumbar. Aye, Valheim is getting dove behind. In comes Grixie though with the ultimate. Does he manage to pick up a kill? No, she doesn't. Jaximus Prime was pretty low there on the Violet, but no return kill. He does manage to survive, and they might just look to push this through now. Jaximus Prime taking a little bit of chip damage. And Snooks out in the open. Alistair has bursted down. Defan though charges back in, and now the Thane might be in a world of trouble. Hitman as well as Nag are looking to come back in to try and give 3-man's down in the back lines. As Johnny just dives back in with the flash. He picks up one. Will eventually get taken down, and Lumbar also is going down. So at the end, you do manage to get 2 though, but that's not gonna be enough, as Jaximus Prime is able to take down the fool there on the Valheim. Nag is gonna get pushed back down. 3 quick kills. Ice Cube should be going down, but Jaximus Prime is just gonna clean up, and the Primes convincing victors here in the grand finals of the Arena of Valor finals of Daksh 2019. Taking down dudes 2-0. And this time around, looking at the scorecard, 6-1-2 to Ice Cube on the Zuka, as well as 4-0-5 to Violet, played up by Jaximus Prime. Johnny cleaning up on the Flash with 4-2-8. Congratulations to the Primes. They are your champions. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We will be back shortly though with the PUBG Mobile finals. I'm so excited to see what PUBG Mobile Grand Finals has in store for us from Daksh 2019. This is Shadeslayer, BRB.
your smile. Like the sunshine breathes the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let me keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Oh. goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. For all the pain.
Find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
To get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high in love. We're invincible. Trust in me. We're invincible. Don't you see? We're invincible. confidence may fall, I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the grand finals of PUBG Mobile at Daksh 2019. I'm Shadeslayer. You just witnessed the Primes taking the championship for Arena of Valor. Who will walk away with PUBG Mobile today? We'll have to wait and see. We have 2 rounds coming your way, both on Erangel. We do have 15 squads lined up for you. Soul Monsters, Targaryens, Hexen, Redeem Boys, White Devils, Kaushal Army, We Play, We Slay, Revengers, Phantom Knight, Suicide Squad, Pro Noobs, Team 1+, Primes, Grenadiers, and finally Starks. Just look at the parting. And oh, I do expect a lot of teams to be heading towards military base, Pochinki farm, maybe even Gatka. And militia power also is definitely going to see some bodies heading in that direction. Stolber 70 shooting range. I don't expect anybody to be going that deep. Maybe hospital, maybe even Georgiopol, but Zarki shouldn't really see too many people going in that direction. Primorsk might see a lot of players going in that direction as well. We already see early on players spreading in. Yeah, there is going to be some bodies heading in towards Gatka. And Mill Base definitely going to see some action early on. Interested to see if there's going to be any squad who will take control of that bridge outside of military base. And same goes on the other side at militia as well. All right, looking early on Pochinki. Gonna see a few players around. They're all gonna spread themselves out. Nobody probably seeing early action. We might get to see some early on here, as we do have squad number 7, squad number 12 as well, very much in close quarters. Yeah, squad number 1. Oh, they're just going to be running one next to the other. I don't think they have enough weapons on them here. Shots being fired by Sham. He does safely manage to make it back, though. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie at the moment. He's going to dance around. They, in fact, do manage to find Mahesh, who comes out guns blazing. Falls. Oh, he takes a lot of damage. They manage to get the knock onto. That should be the clean up here. Squad number 12 going to lose 2 players early on. I think there's Pref Soul there who does get cleaned up. His teammates far too away from the action there. Squad number 7. On the other side though, 12. Yeah, they're just going to cut their losses. They're going to fall behind at the moment. 2 quick kills coming in early on. Team number 1, Soul Monsters, able to pick that up. Looking at the other side of the map, where's the first circle going to be? The first circle is heading northeast, almost towards the center side, centered around Rozhawk and Yasnaya. So this, considering the flight path, we're going to see a lot of players having to move through. Squad number 15 in Starks at the moment, primely positioned up, but we do expect squad number 8, 9, 12 to be all kind of duking it out. Squad 14 as well, just about on the edge of the circle. Squad 11 and 13 also going to be looking to move inwards, and they're going to see a lot of bodies in around that southwest part of the circle. Still quite a bit of time available. In fact, as expected, I don't see much bodies at Mill Base. Squad number 10 in Suicide Squad did make it all the way across to Norp Noye. Pochinki just going to have 1 squad at the moment. Oh, the red circle comes in as well. Squad 12, squad 8, 14. Going to be in some trouble here. I think he did manage to spot one player out there. There's Mana from squad 7 versus 12. Does spot him out, but it looks like they don't want to hang around too much to take this fight early on. He does have his teammates offering support. Oh, in fact, it's 7 who's just going to take a car around. The buggy, in fact. And out at school, we do have squad number 15 in Starks set up opposite squad number 3 in Hexen. Gonna be on the opposite compounds here. Little do they know that they're pretty much in touching distance at the moment. Looking at the other sides, number 11 gonna be slowly running, may end up running into squad number 1 in Soul Monsters. Seems pretty unlikely though. It's a big spread coming out, so I don't expect to see too much action early on. Squad 14 might be able to run into squad number 4 in the Widdim boys. 13. Let's keep our eyes on them for now. Oh, I hear shots on the far side. Thunderbolt does get knocked down. Oh, it's in fact onto the other side. Number 11 firing shots all the way across. They do manage to get a knock on either side. Parzival gets knocked down. They still continue to fire up here. Jopu trying to find an angle. I don't think he is able to spot him out just yet. Ned Stark gonna position himself. Car 98 available. Thunderbolt rattling off a few shots. Ashwin AB. Actually not gonna hang around too long there, long range. They did get the knock. They're gonna be more than happy with that. Looking at the other side of the map, few of the squads have managed to make it nice and safe back into the circle there. Eleven's going to be moving in as well. Squad number 7 up at Georgia Pole should be able to sneak into the circle there. In fact, they're just about already in it. Squad number 14 in the red circle, but I'm guessing they're inside a building at the moment. Don't really see them taking a chance outside now, as expected. Red zone, 2 OP people, 2 OP. Squad number 6 gonna make it into the circle, as well as the red zone does head south towards squads 5 and 2. That's White Devils and Targaryens. The squad of dragons gonna encounter some fire themselves. And as of now, I think it's just the 2 kills we've seen early on, nothing else going down just yet. Squad number 11. Let's keep our eyes on these guys just yet though, because they are moving in very close to some bodies of squad number 1. Soul Monsters, who were the first ones to get the initial kills, so might be of some concern. Proceeding ahead as well. They're charging, and they're charging straight in that direction as well. They're going to continue to do so. I don't think they know that something is up here. Shots being fired. But, okay. They're just going to hit the deck at the moment. 4v3 here. Squad 11 versus 1. It's pro noobs versus a soul monsters there. They do manage to get a lot of damage done in. Charging ahead, Sathalin. What's he going to be able to do? It looks like he wants to move up aggressive, but he's given away his position here. Too much noise. He does have the shotgun on the ready, point blank range. Does he spot anyone? No, he doesn't. He does have his teammates collapsing in the... Oh, he just barely spots the shoulder. How has he not seen that, though? Still going to continue to pursue through. There is cover fire being given here, but there is one player on the edge. Kaptari on the left side. So, no! He doesn't see that! And he's going to get mowed down. His teammates coming in as well. Meanwhile, on the other side, at the window, we do have Ashwin providing some crossfire. But it's two players who have gotten knocked down. We do have Ned Stark on the outside. Ashwin it's all on him. He needs to clean up. Oh, he gets one. Make that two. Two quick kills. Is that squad number 1 done for? In fact, it is. I think that's the end of Soul Monsters there. If I'm not mistaken, yes, it is. Beautifully done there. I think it was Ashwin there at the end who did get multiple kills there. All three, they end up getting the first 2 and they just clump all together there at the end. They get cleaned house. Ashwin goes huge and yeah, it's the first squad out of round 1 here of the grand finals. Moving ahead, looking elsewhere. Number 9. That's Phantom Knights. Let's see some action soon. I do see some bodies heading in this direction though. There you go, Thunderbolt on one side. Yeah. Alright, there's a flight through as well. Let's have a look at the airdrops. Oh, I'm hearing shots. I think they have spotted out squad number 13. And with the circle pushing in, they have to make their move soon. Don't really have much of a choice at this point. Padharthi Lok gonna jump back out, look to reposition back. They need to ensure that they don't push out a little too aggressively and give away their position. Hariharan 012. Don't think they're spotting the players moving out in that direction. They're gonna look to get away behind, though they do manage to find themselves a UAV and they will be driving out of it. The question though is, do they look to give chase to squad number 13? They know the direction in which they've headed. Main question though is, Phantom Knights, are they looking for a fight at this point? Let's have a look. Yup. No, they're actually heading in the other direction. Just gonna look to safely make it back into the circle. Let's have a look at the drop. We're just having the textures load back in anytime soon. Hello? Oh, we managed to go underground there. Never mind. Does have the AWM, tac stock, and of course the level 3s. Okay, there's no one close just yet. Though squad number 9 might just look to head in that direction to try and pick that up. We have another airdrop. Airdrop number 2 on the other side. What does this have? This is the one that just barely recently dropped in. Has already been looted up. So I'm guessing that was Ned Stark who did get the loot in. Yes, you see the level 3s on him. So it was squad number 11. Who already have lost 2 players in that skirmish earlier up against Soul Monsters. All right, moving ahead. We do have, I think, squad number 2 is Mr. Despacito and Code riding along Targaryens. They're just going to slowly make their way past Suicide Squad. I don't think they had any inclination of the fact that they were hanging around closely there. They're going to safely take this compound. And I do expect them to hang around there for quite a bit of time. Alright, the next airdrop is coming in. What's the direction in though? Still do have 50 alive in the server. Alright, I hear shots. You see the horn coming in as well. They're like, guys, let's go. We've got a long way to go. Not going to look to hang around too much. Squad number 9. Okay. It's going to be driving through Phantom Knights. They just drive past Suicide Squad there. And if they continue down their pathing, they might be able to find Kaushal Army as well. Right, they are approaching up the compound held by Suicide Squad currently. I think they know for a fact that something might be up here. And they're going to further pursue it on ground by the looks of things. Shots already coming in. I think they have spotted out one of the players here of Squad 10. Long range with the DP. And the red dot is just holding a very passive angle at the moment. Not really looking to fire off any shots just yet. I hear the Car 98 go off as well. Long range shots from Tupacaz. And in fact, Raven, who does get the knock early on, they get the second one onto Wiki as well. They're just pummeling under here. Our squad number 9, they need to get out, and they need to get out now. And this is also casually squad number 6. We're going to be moving through as well. So they pretty much sandwiched up at the moment here. Not too many places to safely back off from. And if I'm not mistaken, Padarth, yeah, he's going to be able to heal back up. Wiki on the other side has taken a knock. He should be able to crawl out and get the revive, and he's just going to continue to hang on the deck. They did lose a couple of players right at the beginning. Wiki ends up taking a knock as well. And Padarth is going to be left to his own devices. They are pre-firing away. The drive-by! Squad number 6 says, hello! What's up? They might just look to move in to squad number 10. They're just completely ignoring the couple of players on the floor. They're not going to stop. They're taking too much damage. They're just going to drive by out. They do have Mike Kalyan ready on foot behind them. Squad number 10, I don't think they're... No, this is happening. The revive should come in from Padarth though. Oh no. Wait, what? I think Wiki ended up taking a fall there, so... Guess there's gonna be no revive coming through. So they do end up picking up the kill there regardless. Squad number 9. He's all on his own now. He's trying to desperately get back into the circle though. And the next airdrop coming in. Who's it gonna favor? Let's have a look at it. Alright. It is gonna drop very close to squad number 6. As well as 10. Has this been looted though? Not sure if it's been looted. No, it isn't. So there is an AWM up for grabs. And I think squad number 6 Squad number 14 rather in Grenadiers are heading in that direction. Yeah, there you go. In fact, it's Kona Srinivas who's going to be heading in that direction along with Rahul Reddy. I'm going to quickly clean that up. Let's look at the other drop that just came by through. Still on its way down. What does this have? This also has the AWM suppressor for the sniper. And of course the level 3s. So they're going to be a contest though coming in. I think number 9 ended up going down. Yeah, Padarthi is out of the picture. And that is going to be, I think, squad number 9, was it? That does make an exit as well. 6 though. They do have the 2-2 going on here. Split up at the moment. They have eyes on the drop. Squad number 6. Who do have that compound opposite. Might just look to move in this direction. Madhavan already on the floor. Tupakaz is going to be sitting on the mini. DP on GP Ranger. Very pessimistic about moving up ahead. At this point, the water body as well is going to kind of trouble team number 8 from pushing up ahead immediately by the looks of things. Squad number 11, Ned Stark, does have 2 players alive. They're gonna have to make their way through the bridge though. Are they sticking together? Yeah, they are. Circle closing in quick and fast. Revengers is the one actually on the other side of the map. Now, the question now comes, do they make their way through the mountain there, or do they just straight up jump into the water and go for a swim? The circle is going to close in, and it's going to be towards Yasnaya Polyana. We already have squad number 14 and 4 set up here. They are pretty close to each other, in fact. Opposite buildings. Oh, just look at Danny Carls walking out in the open. Very risky play this late in the game. Opposite compounds. Rahul Reddy. They can hear footsteps at this point of time. They're just a breath away off each other. Squads, wedding boys as well as Grenadiers. And Rahul Reddy, oh, you think he spots one player out there. He's going to immediately hit the deck. He's going to look for an opening here with the hollow sight. With the AKM. Oh, he spots the first player in, spots the second player out as well. There's a lot of information being relayed across. He's not going to pull the trigger just yet, though. He wants a clean shot. He spots the second player out yet again. Spots a third one out as well. So he knows for a fact there's a full squad in this area. The next time anyone peeks, he's going to pull the trigger. You're not going to look to force the issue, though, just yet. Just playing it patiently at the moment. He does have the support of Kona Srinivas and Thor. Dheeraj, though, is going to be on the far side here. Alright. In comes the nades. I think Thor's rotated in as well here in this area. Yeah, he's all the way at the back there, but they're not going to look to peek through just yet. They might have an inkling that maybe squad's waiting for them on the other side. Next drop's also going to be inside Yasnaya. Oh, Samir Mahi. Squad number 4. Just holding their angle. They're not going to push in just yet, though. Just playing it nice and safe. Squad number 3. Towards the airdrop there. And Still a couple of squads outside the circle. Netstar going to be driving through. I think they will spot out squad number 6. Are there shots fired? No, there isn't. But they're walking into squad 10. There's a lot of bodies there. Outside, out comes the gun. Oh, they just got to mow 2 players down. And now the 2 remainders, Mahadevan as well as Death Adder, need to move in. Are they going to go for the revive? Yes, they are. But squad 11. Nope, they're not going to actually force the issue. They're going to set up safe on the other side. They're going to let the revives come through. But the Manav does eventually end up going down. They do need to worry about squad 2 as well. There's just so much action going down. There's just squad number 2, Targaryen, is just going for a drive in the middle of absolutely nowhere. There's just so many squads here. They're driving back in though. They want to go for the revives. Meanwhile, on the other side, squads number 6 and 13, touching distance at the moment. They will be able to drop Thunderbolt, and that's going to be the end of... I'm not sure. Is this squad 12? Not really sure just yet. We're going to have to wait out on that for now, though. Nero Spidey. Cool as a cucumber. As for a fact, there's a couple of people on the other side as well. And we're going to have Matej driving in as well. Shots raining in. And it's going to be, I think, squad 13 who ends up picking up 2 kills. Dopu does end up getting knocked down. Nero Spidey down to about 30% health. He's going for the revive. Should be able to pull this back out soon though. It's Stark. Oh, he spots the first player out. Tupacals going very low, but they get the counter knock back down. I think that was from squad number 13. They're on the far side. Just look at the health on Dopu though. It's so low. And he's going for the revive inside the bush there. Circle's gonna push through. They're gonna have to readjust back in squad 4. K Vishnu. Drawing back in. There's gonna be a couple of kills going their way. Mahadevan and Co squad number 10 in Suicide Squad. They're just gonna be able to clean house. Nero Spidey does manage. Oh, they do get the knock, and that's gonna be Pradar not going down. 8 versus 3 here. They do have the superior positioning to Hexon. They're gonna get away from the high ground. Just look at Hariharan though. He's gonna look to come in for the backstab. Cold killer. Oh, he's missing in a few shots from the window. He's gonna have to dive back in through though. Finally will bring him down. How does he not see that coming his way? Oh, he gets knocked down. Cold killer gets taken down beautifully. Used smoke there from Vibhu Prasad that he gets the kill. Finally just priming away through the circle there. They know for a fact squad number 8 needs to move through, and they need to move fast here. Death Adder taking a lot of damage, will slowly make his way back in though. Revives coming through squad 13. They do have the UAV and they're looking to move. Oh, they get knocked down. They're not able to make their way through. There is one player still on foot though, but he's going to take a lot of pressure. He's just going to hit the deck here. But he's still taking a lot of shots, and that's going to be it. He gets mowed down. And Vibhu Prasad is going to be all alone here. 3v1, v2, v3. Last 4 squads alive. AG Nar gets the first kill, but he's getting knocked low. Those squad 10, he still has 2 players to go up against. It's Death Adder who's rattling off a few shots. So is Mahadevan. He spots the first player. A-Gamer, does he pull the trigger? Oh, it's just off target. A little more to the left. He knows there's a revive coming through. Can he get the knock? No, he can't just yet. Vishnu is just zigzagging around at the moment. He knows there's an AUG on Mahadevan. He's on the floor. He's just trying to get lucky at this point of time. Vibhu Prasad does have positional advantage as well. Squad number 3 slowly itching towards squad 10. Slowly crawling in what looks like towards Vibhu Prasad's position. Squad number 3 on the other side. They do have smokes dropped. Vibhu, what can do? He spots the first player coming in straight up, spotted through, and he will get mowed straight back down. 3 squads alive at the moment. AG Nar, the circle, can he make it back? And no, he can't. Mahadevan spraying away, but he's given away his position at the moment, and he's got 4 players staring down at him, and it's all down to Vishnu. 1v3 here, as Hexagon seem like they are all but poised here to close it up. There's a long range nade. Does that catch anyone? No, it doesn't. But I think that gives away his position there. They might have spotted the trajectory of that nade coming through. Okay, Vishnu on the deck. As they look to move out into the open, there's not too many places you can worry about. Can he go for this godlike clutch? He's just going to get into the car! Okay, man! What is he even trying at this point? And he just gets it, he's like, alright, I'm just going to ride into the sunset. He actually manages to survive for a couple of moments there. Does make it back safely, but he looks to reposition back, but no. Hexagon does take the victory here in round 1 of this 2-round grand finals of PUBG Mobile at Daksh 2019. I'm Shade Slayer. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. Round 2 coming back up shortly.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and
lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let them keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are, mysterious. That's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you
goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain.
I know my limits. You can break me down, but I will stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. See you again.
I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. That it feels right. Feels right. So right, so right, so right.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high on love. They can chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high on love. We're invincible. Trust in me, we're invincible. Don't you see, we're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. Keeping you in the right direction. No matter how your confidence may fall, I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to
you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me just stay one more night. I'll be by your side. We'll live for a new day. We live life the hard way, but not today. Just stay. Just stay. Just stay one more night. We found our way again. We found our way again. We found our way. A new place.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. Round number 2, the final round of the grand finals for PUBG Mobile at Daksh 2019. I'm Shadeslayer. We did see the scorecard earlier on. Hexagon do lead on 710 points, followed up by Wed M Boys on 440. Suicide Squad 3rd position 405. Targaryens 4th position 355, and Primes on 310. So it's a nice healthy 270 point lead for Hexagon. Can they hold on and take the title today, or will we have Wedem Boys catching up? Looking at the flight path, it's going to be very similar to round number 1. A little towards the north side, so places like Georgiopol, Roshawk, Yasnaya do become a lot more easily accessible this time around. We did not see too many players going towards the south side. In fact, Millet Base was pretty much fully open. I think there was only one squad that went all the way up to No warp, no A. This time on early. We're gonna see squad number 2, 9 and 15 heading towards Georgiopol and Hospital. While on the other side, we will have, again, no squads heading in towards Mill Base. Pretty surprising to say the least. Let's have a look at this though. We just have a few squads landing in. We might see early action on here. Squad 7, they do have the weapons. They know exactly where 9 is playing from. They gotta give chase. Shotguns out. They know there's someone gonna be up here high ground. Oh, they spot the first player? No. I'm pretty confused myself there. Wait a minute. This is just squads teaming up by the looks of things. Yo, oi, oi, oi. There should be rules against that. Meanwhile, action going down on the other side. Shots being fired and... yeah, I think it's on this side here. They do see a knock onto Maitini. A 1-for-1 knock. They will be able to get the res out here with Koala. They clean up in the corner. No harm for no foul. Sid able to clean up. And squad number 3 is going to be all safe for now. Squad number 10, pretty safe. Edge Ruins. Meanwhile, just have a look at the spread. This first circle is going to be heading towards east. Keep my eyes peeled on squad 7 at the moment we play. Do have a few squads in close quarters. They're 15. Squad number 9 pretty close as well. Sid. Oh, he sees bodies coming his way. Just about on the other side. Footsteps all around. He's just going to hold his ground. 9 and 7 both have taken this compound up by the looks of things. Shots on the other side. It's Samir Mahi. Rattling away shots with the mini. I think it does connect a fair bit there onto Parvez. Not really sure. But this has become a bit of a mess here for squad number 15. They're pretty much stuck around. I'm not sure which way they need to be heading. Ah, shots. Samir does spot them getting into the vehicle. Long range though with the mini. Doesn't connect much. I think that's 2x on him. Not going to offer much. Looking at the spread, squad. Where do we have our leaders in Hexagon? Squad number 3. It's up at school at the moment. Raventh. Closest one there in that area. While 4 and 13. Looks like they're going to be heading in similar direction. They might just end up running into each other. Do Wedding Boys as well as Primes. Both these guys are contenders in this tournament in the top 5. So I think they do spot the players coming in here. They're going to go charging up. Hariharan needs to be careful. There are bodies right on the other side. Squad number 13, Prime's going to be moving in. The compound already in control. Oh, he's taking a lot of shots there. And he's going to end up getting knocked down. Will they get the clean up the long range? They should be able to do so. One more stray shot away from picking up the kill. There is shots coming in though. Trying to provide some support for their teammates. They're going to look to reposition themselves up. But that should be Hariharan taking a fall now. Yeah, they're going to pull out the shotgun, point blank range. Get the kill. Squad number 13 are going to look to push this though. They want to try and force the issue. Oh, out in the open. Danny ends up getting knocked down. And on the other side there's Raymond waiting as well. AG, NER, Acna. What can he do here? He's lost one teammate. The other one's taken a knock. There is a loop around coming in from Dopu. And oh, Ravens spots him in the back lines. And now he needs to fall back. He does have Cave Vishnu behind though. But Danny. Oh, he jumps out straight to his dad. He's trying to go ring, dance left, dance right. Makes it into the building. But on the other side, Revant is going to keep him busy. Does he have the heals? He should have. Oh. AG, NER. Okay. Feeling adventurous. He's going to go for the revive. Don't know if they've spotted this though. Oh, but he's given away his position now. Fires the ump. He's still going to look to try and stick the revive coming through. Walker, time's going to be everything here. He does get the full revive off and makes his way out. But now he's getting shot in the back. Can he make his way to safety? Yes, he can. He goes for the ninja play there and they do survive for now. 3 players still up and running. It's just Hariharan who's taken a fall. Meanwhile, elsewhere, squad 5 and 9 seems like are duking it out here. They're going to look to move in. The first knock in. The second kill does come in. Arvind able to pick up one. Should be the cleanup coming through. Yes, indeed. As squad number 5 take full control of the building here. Are the players high ground? Yes, they are. They do get the revive in. 2 players waiting around. They do have the shotguns on the ready. It's going to be Matesh who leads the charge through the stairs. They spot the players out in the corner. But they're going to get walked all over. He just moves high ground. The teammates walk in. They're just a tad bit too late. They had to hold the choke much closer there if they were to take that fight to win. And that's going to be the second squad eliminated from round 2 here. Looking elsewhere, we didn't have that standoff early on. And it does look like squad number 4 in Wedding Boys have made their way out of dodge, losing only the 1. Squad number 3, the leaders, Hexagon, still do have all players alive. The first drop middle of smack bang nowhere, does have the AUG, tag stock, the level 3s and some 5.56 ammo. Personally, I absolutely love the AUG and the Groza. Do make it a point to try and grab it every single opportunity that I do get. For now, the KV Vishnu. Here's footsteps on the other side. Long range nade. Does take a bit of a tag there by the looks of things, but doesn't seem too adventurous just yet. Vishnu does have some support coming in. Just huddled up inside at the moment. Still a standoff between Primes as well as Venom Boys. Let's quickly have a look at what the standings was the last time. Venom Boys second, Primes on 5th. Okay, so this stand up pretty much well this side. If squad number 3 Hexagon do really get challenged up, moving ahead. How's the circle looking like? They need to start moving here. Both these teams, in fact, do have squad 15 just driving by for now. Pretty close in that direction, but they might just end up running into squad 3 themselves if they still continue on the same pathing. Yep, might just be the case. Let's have a look at that. They do barely make their way back. Oh, he just jumps out of a running vehicle. Sid. Not the best of ways to unmount a buggy, son. Need to be a lot more careful doing that. Meanwhile, VK does have a few bodies around him. Pre-fires through the corner. Can he survive? Oh, there's a few shots being mixed up by Suck. Oh, they finally do get the knock in though. Does he have any sort of backup though from his teammates? Now, the rest of them not even close by the looks of things. Squad 7 should be able to collapse in and clean up on VK. Yep. Cleanly done. Squad 10 still hanging around Rozhawk for now. Should be peacefully looting away. Squad 12 still a long way to get back into this, and they might run into Squad 13 by the looks of things. We keep our eyes out on Vihar, who's slowly making his way in. Thunderbolt, I think, spots someone out there. I saw a shot coming through. Squad number 13 in Primes will eventually look to push out though from the compound they were holding there. Can't really stay there too long. They did have that nice little duel out with Wedding Boys. But with the circle closing in, they have to make their move. And the red zone isn't really helping out either. Don't really want to risk heading in that direction. Meanwhile, on the other side, Sid spots one player out. Shots coming in. Should be an easy cleanup there. Question is Matesh and Co. Squad number 5 in the White Devils are driving through. Are gonna force out a few shots. They're just gonna move into Squad 2 here, who are in the first floor. They will be looking to take this fight up real soon. Through the choke. Are we going to see the push coming through though? Yes, we are. First man knocked down. 3 players down. Squad 5 able to survive for now. 1 up. But there are shots coming from the outside towards Arvind that he eventually will get knocked down. Despacito does have a couple of knock players. Should be able to revive both of them up. Yeah, it's pretty much Squad 2 cleaning house there. Meanwhile, number 4 in Vedem boys. He's looking to pick up Vishnu, who might just be under some fire themselves. Squad number 10 are in close quarters as squad number 13 is also approaching in. This is going to be a big clump up in this direction though. It's squad 10, 12, 13, 7 and 4. 4 of those seems to be heading towards north, and they might end up running into the leaders right now, Hexagon. If they do continue in that path. No, they don't. They're actually going to change directions and start moving east by the looks of things. Not bad at all. Meanwhile, the circle is going to be centered around prison. Doesn't have any players in that direction just yet though. They're all moving east, and they're all moving east fast. Ah, the first kill going down. I think that's squad number 7 that begins to pull the trigger. Squad 4, 7, 13 are just so close to each other at this moment. Hey Gamer, just waiting it out. Manav and Co. also going to be driving in here. They're all just so clumped one next to the other. And with the red zone also coming through, I don't see them hanging around a little too long. Let's have a look at the leaders here. They are going to reposition themselves. Squad number 8 on the other side, Revengers. Oh, they're going to switch vehicles here. Cop car incoming, boys. $11 squads still in this round to 39 alive. Drop coming in. Let's have a look at the drop. Any contenders? Doesn't look like we're gonna see too many squads battle it out for this one. Another AUG and the 556. So not many surprises there. Gonna keep my eyes peeled on squad 11, but they're dangerously close to a team 1+. We might just see a fight go down. It's just Raven charging up. Oh, he's gonna hit the deck. But he's getting shot on the side. Will end up dropping down. They expect there to be more people, but there isn't. The rest of squad 7 is still all the way behind in the low ground. And I don't expect him to take the similar pathing moving ahead now. 13 though. Might just end up catching them in the back if they continue in this direction. Squad 7. Not gonna have too many places to go. Do they go through? Oh, they just drive through. Don't spot anyone. And they might end up running into Wedem boys at this point if they continue on that pathing. Agner and co. Need some fresh driving lessons there, but this is a-okay, at least for now. On the other side though, squad 14, as well as squad number 3, might be going at it here. Kona does take quite a bit of damage. Squad number 3, the leaders, putting in some chip damage onto Kona, who needs to heal back up, and Hariharan does find the kill onto Thor. Thor does get, it's just a knock, but then both his teammates are on the other side. The nade doesn't get much achieved. And what are we looking at? There is a revive coming through from Kona. Rahul Reddy did get knocked down. And Binary gonna look to cut the distance. Hariharan also looking to move through into the building. He wants to push first floor, and Kona releases the bullets. Gonna keep him at bay though. Does get knocked down. Is he going to look to give chase? Yes, he is. He wants the clean up here. He gets one. Should be getting the second kill as well. That's 2 players down on the leaders. Jump out. There's the timing. Beautifully done. The leader's going to lose 3 players. And Binary Koana all on his own. He ends up going down as well. Squad number 3 in Hexagon have been eliminated early on. We might just see a change in the leaderboard at the end of this. We still do have the second place team, Wedem Boys, in it. Just squad 2 and 8 though. Targaryens as well as Revengers. Gonna look to fight this out. Opposite compounds. Fair bit of utility on both these teams as well. They're going to drop a lot of smokes, our Targaryens. Vibu does peek out, gets tagged pretty low. Just going to use the first aid kit here. Heal himself back out. He knows exactly where the players are playing from. They're peeking in from the window as well. He's using that third person perspective. Oh, Shreed spots out the player. It's a shot onto the shoulder of Rabi. But he does have a couple of players to revive back up. Squad 30. Oh, they just melt squad number 13. Was that them going down to the play zone there? I think they left it a tad bit too late there at the end. And they just end up going down. Meanwhile, a second knock comes in. There will be the revives coming in. The Despacito wants to give chase. All eyes peeled on him. He knows all waiting up here inside that small space. He spots the first player out, gets the knock in. Can he get more? He has to go for the reload out in the open. He's just going to hold his gun. Pre-fire throw. He's just going to melt down. No backup whatsoever. Robbie's just going to be a little too late to the party. He does have a nade available. Oh, yeah. NA nade, boys. NA nade. Are they going to look to chase this, though? Vibu comes in. No, for a fact, they're all up there. They get the revive on all of them, but they're all huddled up inside one small room. One nade, one spray, and they're all gonna melt. Just look at this. They all huddled up in here as for squad number 8 in the Revengers. Now there's going to be another vehicle coming in this direction by the looks of things. And that's going to be... Is that, I think, the squad number 11 in Pro Noobs. Vibu does end up getting knocked down inside. Robbie is taking a lot of damage. Oh, he doesn't spot him in time. Can't readjust his aim. And yep, that should be him taking a fall at this point. They should be able to give chase and clean up in the corner. Team 2 pretty much only have Kokul all alone, but he's on the opposite building at the moment. Shots coming in squad number 12. Vihari Sai. You're shooting away long range. We do have Breath Soul as well. He does get one knock. Hitesh able to reply back with a knock himself. And they're going to look to push ahead here. Squad number 1. Yeah, that was squad 1, not 11 from earlier. Soul Hunters. Having taken in a lot of hits. Kona. Oh, the nade. Does push the car a little back, but that could have been so much more catastrophic. But he's under a lot of shots here. Kona Srinivas. It's going to be the car exploding soon up as well. Dheeraj. Shots fired. The circle's going to be closing in soon in this direction. 3 players down. And Kona is going to be left all alone. He does have Rahul Reddy joining in as well into the fight. Akash, meanwhile, squad 2. He's all on his own at this point of time. Kokul MC. But with that UAZ, oh, they just get it to blow up. He goes down. Meanwhile, far side, squad 12. Hitesh has taken a knock. Vihar has been spotted. Oh, so many shots from squad number 14 to get the kills in. It's a 2v3. Squad 7, 8, and 14. Grenadiers, We Play, We Slay, and Revengers. Actually, make that a 2v3. Squad number 7, We Play, We Slay versus Squad 14, Grenadiers. Oh, the knock comes in. And Rahul Reddy is going to be charging in. Sakti Bala up against the tree. Does have the M4 A16. But is that going to be enough here? He's getting shot down, and that is gonna be game, set, and match chicken dinner to the Grenadiers. Just look at that corner street, it was 11 kills. And is that enough though for the Grenadiers to take the victory today? Don't go anywhere. Just give us about 5 to 10 minutes time. We will be back with the final scorecard for the PUBG Mobile Finals at Daksh 2019.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and
We lose ourselves in the spirit of things. We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let me keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know.
misery, it's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy when we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain. Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all the pain. I'm sorry for all the pain.
Find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right.
To get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
like it.
Regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high on love. They can chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high on love. We're invincible. Trust in me, we're invincible. Don't you see, we're invincible. We're invincible. confidence may fall, I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to
you too much, now I'm swallowed. Now I'm the fool while you're breaking rules. Dangerous path that I follow. Oh, go on, just do what you do. And it hurts as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed as I bleed for you, cry for you. Oh, oh. Let me bleed. Let me
fragile, like it was built to break off the handle. How'd we get to this place? We're leaving everything behind for new and exciting feelings, but I won't leave you. Will everything we know be lost and changed for something new? Only time will tell, but I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be holding you. I'll be
like a broken soul in a wonderland without angels. That is how I feel when the mirror shows me a stranger. Yeah. And I know they're just fragments of a world where your absence all I get to see. Take me back to the planet where you and I are still meant to be. 'Cause I'm incomplete when you ain't by my side, when you don't wake up next to me. Yeah, I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete. Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up these empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
These roads intersect, on each one I reflect. These lines write my story. These places change me, each one replacing. Like night into morning, I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone, never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is. over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, I can finally see you now. I see the fear inside your eyes, I see the pain hidden in your smile. I can finally see you now. Oh, we radiate all over the world. We used to radiate, but now we're drowning. As the leaves start falling down and the shadows above the town, we used to radiate, but now we're drowning.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
We lose our sight when we put our trust in things of this material world, of things that fade away. Let them keep coming back, 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 keep coming back. Of things we know.
We are dreaming.